The sun beats down on the golden sands of Queensland, waves crashing in a rhythm that promises peace. Yet peace is the last thing on anyone's mind. Dean Thompson and Levi Fowler, two men bound by love and clashing histories, stand on the edge of a nightmare. Mackenzie Booth and Ziggy Stoney, the women they'd move heaven and earth for, are gone, snatched away in a blur of chaos by two escaped prisoners with nothing left to lose. The clock is ticking. Every second drags like an eternity. But let's pause here and ask, what would you do if the people you cared about most were ripped from your grasp, their fates hanging by a thread? How far would you go to bring them back? Dean's hands tremble as he grips the steering wheel of a stolen car, his knuckles white, his jaw clenched tight. Levi, beside him, scans the horizon with eyes sharp and desperate, his usual calm shattered by the weight of the moment. They're chasing shadows, two dangerous men who've turned a sun-soaked getaway into a deadly game of survival. But why does this feel so personal? Could it be that Dean's past, tangled with the rough edges of the River Boys, has finally caught up to him? Or is Levi's presence, his history of betrayal, stirring a storm neither of them saw coming? Imagine the scene inside that speeding car, Ziggy, her heart pounding, her mind racing faster than the vehicle itself. She's pregnant, did you catch that twist? Morning sickness masks her fear as she clutches Mackenzie's hand, their eyes locking in silent defiance. Mackenzie, fierce and unbroken, whispers plans of escape, her voice a lifeline in the dark. The prisoners bark orders, their knives glinting with menace, but here's the question, can courage outwit desperation? What happens when two women, cornered and outmatched, decide they're not going down without a fight? Back on the road, Dean floors the gas, the engine roaring like a beast unleashed. Levi shouts directions, his voice cracking under the strain. They're closing in, or are they? What if they're too late? What if the car they're chasing veers off into the unknown, leaving only dust and despair in its wake? Dean's mind flashes to Ziggy, her laugh, her strength, the life growing inside her. Levi thinks of Mackenzie, the sister he's fought to protect, the woman he's vowed to never fail again. But can two men, divided by distrust, unite against a ticking clock? Or will their differences be the crack that lets everything shatter? Now, let's twist the knife a little deeper. Suppose those prisoners aren't just running, they're hunting. What if this isn't a random act, but a calculated strike? Could someone from Dean's shadowed past be pulling the strings, turning a family reunion into a trap? And what about Ziggy's unborn child? How does that change the stakes? If she's fighting not just for herself but for two lives, doesn't that make every moment more fragile, more explosive? The horizon blurs as the chase intensifies. Tires screech. Dust clouds the air. Dean and Levi are against the clock, yes, but they're also against each other, against their fears, against a fate that feels cruelly uncertain. Will Mackenzie and Ziggy survive? Can they outsmart their captors, or will their defiance cost them everything? And if Dean and Levi reach them in time, what will they find, a triumph of love, or a tragedy too heavy to bear? So, tell me, what do you think it takes to win a race like this? Is it strength, luck, or something more, something that burns in the soul when all hope seems lost? And when the dust settles, who will be left standing? The answers are out there, speeding toward a climax that promises to shock, to thrill, to leave us all questioning, how much can the human spirit endure before it breaks, or rises?